Hey class, Mr. B here. I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope you all had a nice 2-week spring break where you got to rest and relax and recharge as we start the home stretch to finish out our school year. So let's get right to it. Let's start here on the home page, and I want to announce that I have office hours every day that we have e-learning through Zoom. I'll be available from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Here's the meeting ID and the password. This is for you to pop in and ask any questions that you might have, or just say hello and just check in. So I will be there, and I hope to see you there too. All right, so let's scroll down through the home page. Let's get to Tuesday, April the 14th. And here we go, Mission 6, Lesson 9. What we're going to learn about today is the creation of Texas. Now, to understand Texas, you got to understand a little bit of history of New Spain and independent Mexico, because Mexico was a part of the New Spanish Empire for hundreds of years until the early 1800s, when Mexico fought for and won their independence from Spain in 1821. Now, as a new nation to our south, the Mexican government encouraged settlers to populate their regions that didn't have a lot of people. So the Mexican government allowed Americans to move into northern Mexico and settle in a region called Tejas, or Texas. Now, the Mexican government goes through some changes, and in the 1820s, they elected Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna as their president. He changed the Mexican government in a way where he grabbed a little bit more power. He became more like a dictator. Now, the American settlers living in Texas, they rebelled against this. As you know, Americans who were used to individual rights, freedoms, and liberties, they weren't too keen on living in a place where the government was oppressive. So they organized and they rebelled against the Mexican government. And this initiated what's called the Texas Revolution, the fight against the Mexican government on behalf of the people living in Texas. So the Texas Revolution lasted a couple of years. Some notable things about it was the battle at the Alamo, where the Americans and people called Tejanos were overrun by the Mexican army led by Santa Anna. But it became this rally cry for the Texans to remember the Alamo as they continued their fight against General Santa Anna. The Texans were finally able to defeat Santa Anna when they lured him to the north around the Houston area today. So Texas became independent from Mexico, and they became their own independent nation. And they governed themselves. They operated as a free country for 9 years before becoming a part of the United States. So there's your very quick rundown of the creation of Texas. And what I want you to do today is I want you to watch the following video clip about the Texas Revolution. It's going to take you about 30 minutes. Then I want you to read the passage here called the Lone Star Non-State. And then in your comp book, or on a sheet of paper, or in a Canvas text box, respond to the following questions. All you got to do is submit your assignment, and you are finished for Tuesday, April the 14th, 2020. Remember, if you have any questions at all, find me in Zoom, 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. See you later.